I think what is very impressive that since we concluded the FTA Singapore, that our trend was growing dramatically. So as I said, I mean, since few years, I mean, we made it to the level of more than 130 billion, and the growth was more than 20%. But what is even more impressive of this is the fact that over the half of this trade is represented by the services, and there the digital part is growing much faster than the trade part. So clearly this is what I would describe like future-oriented sector, where we are kind of pioneering, or as they like to say here in Singapore, path-finding way for the future. And I'm sure that the agreement which we have signed will be kind of I would say blueprint for the agreements we'll be signing with other countries in the region and in the world. Of course, what it does is that we find agreements among the stakeholders, but also involving our data protection office, that we will have a trusted data flow. So we find the parameters, how to make sure that they are trusted. We also find the approach how to make sure that there will be a protection against forced technology transfer. And here I would say including source code. And because I do these talks with other partners, I can tell you that this is not easy. So I'm very glad that we found a solution here, because I think it would serve, I believe, also as a precedent for other negotiations where our negotiators very often are kind of hitting the wall. This is too difficult. They don't know how to solve it. And this is one of the, I would say, also difficult points, for example, for WTO discussions, as we have seen the last year. And then, of course, what is very important for businesses, and here I'm talking especially SMEs, micro enterprises, that we will be going into this total digitalization of trade, meaning paperless trade, recognition of electronic signatures, electronic invoicing, and all these issues which would have the same, I would say, value, legal value, like written contracts. So that's, I think, it's kind of bringing the trade to this new digital age. And on the localization requirements, if you agree, we will provide you with a greater detail, so we'll have 100% correct information.
Engineering from Reuters.